Well, howdy there, guys. Welcome back to Stewie MTG, and here's binder number 2 of 3 of the collection I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace, and let's dig right into it. Carapace, Homelands, Forced Adaptation, Simplify, Wasteland Viper, Volca von Hava. Man, it's amazing how seeing old cards, old Magic cards, definitely reminds me of especially my younger days. Vitality Charm going in Insect deck. Muscle Burst. Once again, very kind of almost cartoonish artwork there. River Boa. Oh, I've done my fair share of damage with River Boa. Got ourselves a Naturalize over here that I'm going to snag out, as well as this Mercadian Masks Revive, and this Nature Spiral. Because in Commander, returning a card from a graveyard to be able to play it again is like having a tutor, or another copy of that card in your hand. I'm going to grab this Bramble Crush as well. Werebear. If you didn't want to run Mana Dork Elves, you ran the Werebear. And if your graveyard got big enough, you got big. Elephant Ambush. 4 mana for a 3/3 token was perfectly fine back then. Got ourselves a Spitting Spider. That might end up in my spider deck that I'm still slowly building. Another Filgen. I don't know how you pronounce that. Don't even get me started. Gossamer Chains. One Creature Fog. Oh, there was 2 of those buggers in there. Always look behind the card you're pulling out in the binder. You never know what you're going to find. The Disciple series. Opal Caryatid. Peace of Mind. I remember running that. So whoever this was that had this has played, or at least collected, going back to around Ice Age, and then up until some relatively modern a Noble Purpose. Breath of Life from Starter. Not a whole lot of Starter around these days. I tell you what, some multicolored now. Could use Golgari Charm, like pretty much all of the charms. Can often go into decks. Some Guildgates there at the bottom. Vengeful Rebirth from Shards of Alara, or Alara block at least. Artifacts now. Barbed Sextant. And as the meme goes, the most powerful card in all of Magic, Evolving Wilds. Or Terramorphic Expanse. Wall of Junk. Urza's Rod of Ruin. Yep. I remember that. Enforcer. I'm pulling that out because in the process of building a mirror deck, I need to get my hands on an Urtet in order to do so. So what decks are you guys building right now? I recently did a video of the 20 or so decks that are on the desk over here in front of me that are slowly but surely working on. Risen Reef is always good. Archon of Sun's Grace, good for Constellation. Gotta love Ops and that Heraldric Banner coming out. Some basic lands and some kind of random cards. Didn't say please, especially if you're running a mill theme, is not too bad. Ooh, another Opt. Funeral Rites. We got Shatter the Sky. Getting towards the end of this one, it looks like we'll probably go all the way to the last one. We have ourselves here in this last page a Demon of Loathing and a Gary, Grey Merchant of Asphodel. Like I said, later on I'll get all these cards out of these binders and sorted. A good chunk of these cards probably get donated to a friend who's just picked up Magic and needs a starting collection. So here's the last binder out of that collection I bought. Tetsuko Umezawa. The reason I pull these out is they're legendary creatures and they go in the respective colored binders so that when I want to find a particular legend, especially now that there's so many decks out there that legends matter. 5-color legends, monocolored legends that are concerned. Grumgully, we have Planeswalker here with Kaya, Safara Skyblade, Warden of the Chained. I am building a Minotaur deck, but I think it's going to be black-red, not green-red. Hero of the Nyxborn in Foily. Gadwick with the Wizened. Caliphie, however you pronounce that. And let's see what else we got in here. This might be it. I don't know if there's any other cards in here. That would be a shame if there isn't. This is actually a decent binder. Probably going to end up keeping this one of the bunch. Yep, that was it. So, what do you guys think? If you've watched all these portions of it, here is the stack of cards out of that whole thing that are going to be going into decks pretty much immediately. So, I don't know, 60 cards, 70 cards or so going to be going into decks. You think it was worth it? Maybe for the content, certainly it was. A few things that I needed here, but I think the big winner is that Unearth and then that other foil are kind of two of my standouts out of the bunch. Where is that other foil? Anyways, guys, let me know how you think I did. I'll be looking out on the marketplace for more of these collections for sale, and if they're in a decent range, I might just go after it. With that, this has been Stewie MTG. Time for me to do laundry, and I'll catch you guys later.